This is part 2 of the 30 more hacks. So let's just get right into it, and you can check them out starting with hack number 16. If your kayak seat's like mine, you might need some lumbar support. If that's my back, look at this gap between where my backside's going to be and my back is. Now you can go out and buy a Thermarest pillow for about 40 bucks, or get another one of these stadium seats and cut it down, and then use as many sections as you need to make your back comfortable. So if it's one section is fine, just that, or you can take the top section, glue it to the back of this, stick that on there, and now you've got some great lumbar support for about 7 bucks. On some kayaks, the seat strap is in an awkward position, and it sometimes will rub on your elbow. The way to fix that is to get a piece of pipe wrap and just put the strap inside the pipe wrap, and now you've got a nice cushion there for your arm. You got to be quiet when you're fishing, and a great way to soundproof the bottom of your boat is to go get one of these 3mm yoga mats from Walmart, and you can see here that I've used it to soundproof my rear compartment where my small tackle box and my bait bucket go, and it really does make a difference. And I've got a great video showing a super example of a great implementation of this from Heath Holland down in the description below. If you use live bait, you're going to end up having to cut it. Don't put cut marks in the side of your kayak. Go to the dollar store, get one of these little small cutting boards, and you're good to go. While we're on bait, you've probably got a bait bucket, and you may not have realized it, but it floats like this, and you really want it to float like that, so there's more water in there to keep all the bait alive. So 2 things I've done. First, I put a heavy weight right here that's going to tip the top down, and the second thing is I've drilled some holes to allow more water flow through the thing to keep the bait alive. If you ever end up needing to use the front of your boat to dump live bait in from a cast net, get a little bottle top, drill some holes in it, and use that to plug your scuppers. You probably have spent maybe 6 to 10 bucks for a pair of braid scissors. Why not just go to the dollar store and get 2 of these for $1, and they work just fine. In addition, if you like attaching stuff to zingers, the dollar store has 3 for $1. If you've got a sit inside or a sit on top kayak that doesn't have scupper holes like my old Native Ultimate did, then you need a sponge, because you can use this to mop up any water that gets inside, squish it over the side, and stay a lot drier. You never know when your rods and reels are going to fail, so I always carry a collapsible setup with me that can go into my front hatch. I love this version from Runsell because the rod butt is adjustable. Works great. It's always great to have your safety gear very handy. I attach my pump right here to the back of my seat using Velcro straps, and I've got my air horn attached to the stand of my seat using a strap as well. That way, these 2 critical items are always within reach. I already talked about using a stand-up assist rope as an easy way to maintain your balance when you're standing up or sitting down. But did you know you can also use that stand-up assist rope as a flip line? Just put it on the far side of your kayak and you're ready to go. But there's more. You can also use this as a kayak ladder strap to be able to get back up into your boat once it's flipped. To make it all work, just be sure you get a carabiner that's big enough. I initially tried it with this little spring clip, and it just wasn't big enough to fit over my handle. Oh, that's a lot of them. I'll put together another compilation later, but I think that's enough for now. If you've got any suggestions for hacks, please throw them in the comments below, because I love any kind of innovation, and I really appreciate the guys that have shared their great ideas with me so far. So, throw it in the comments. Thanks, and happy hacking. There you go. That's the end of part 2, 30 hacks. I'll be putting out more of these in the future, but I really appreciate you watching. Comments? Throw it down below. Thanks.